Hello everyone, welcome back to Once Human Novice Tutorials. In this one we're going to do a quick look into food and water. As you can see, my food and water bars down below in the middle of the screen are quite low. And you do start the game with, let's go into our inventory and click here. This is our consumables. We have some boiled water, and we will have a couple of canned lunch meat. These are really nice. You only have a few of them to start, but later on you can make more of these, and I do highly suggest this be probably your normal food later on because it does increase your HP. And it doesn't spoil. Almost all other food has a durability time on it. So when you craft them or loot them, they will decay. Like this is 24 hours. This will only last 3.5 hours. Your boiled water doesn't have a decay timer, so you can make it. Anytime you need to make boiled water, you go to any river, any water source other than the ocean that's not contaminated. And what I mean by not contaminated is your backpack where your butterfly is will start flashing numbers. And that means that water is contaminated and cannot be used to produce boiled water. And you just walk up to whatever water source you want, and it will say press G. You just press it once, and your character will automatically start gathering water. Okay, we'll gather a little bit there. And then what you can do, if you are far away from home and you really just don't want to go back, you can gather some wood and gravel, and then press T to make a temporary camp. And this also works as a respawn point. Say you're outside of a dungeon and you need to come out, or if you die in a city, you can respawn nearby, and you can actually go to your map and you'll have your home and then your little camp. You can respawn at if you die. But this camp also lets you use wood and this dirty water to boil water for you to drink. So if you're just out and you're absolutely out of water, it will slow you down. It will stop you from running. You'll lose your stamina. So you need some water. This is how you can do it in an emergency. You just come out here, gather a little bit of wood, some water, maybe hit a rock or two so you have the gravel to build the camp. And craft some up. Okay, that's going to be good enough. We'll go ahead and close that. And you can just leave this camp here if you want until you move another one somewhere else. But you can also just press B like you do to access your home, and then press R to demolish it. You get your wood and your gravel back, so then you can just continue on with your journey. Now, food is a little bit different. You can gather plants and herbs and stuff, but what we're going to do is... let's reload our gun here. All over the world, there are deer and boar and rabbits and wolves and bears, goats, all manner of life, and you can hunt them for their skins, which you then use to make armor, or their meat, which you can cook for food. And we'll just travel around here for a minute. And when it's dark like this, you can always press N for a flashlight. So it's not very bright, but it does help in extremely dark places. Let's see if we can find a deer or two. We may have to go up the road a bit since there are a lot of houses here. Let's see. Yes, let's travel over here with our motorcycle really quickly. If you missed the previous video, doing the beginning tutorial will unlock you a free motorcycle. You press G and then left click to place it. But we'll go just right over here by the city is a good place. See, there's a rabbit there. Here's some deer. And we'll use our sniper rifle to take them out. And you just walk up. You don't need any special tools or anything. But we got a deer hide and a deer meat. Now, what we'll do is we'll go back home by pressing M and just teleporting to our house. And we will go into our memetics by pressing O. And then we will go here, logistics, for a primary stove. And it shows the things unlocked, salts and sugar. These are like for vegetables. The very next one will unlock roasted meat and grilled fish. You can also fish in the game, which will be another video coming up. And yes, we do have the amount of ciphers and energy links to purchase it, so we will go ahead and do that. Then we will exit out, press B, right click, and let's see, we need 25 copper ore. We don't need to smelt it, we just need the basic ore. And in the last video, we saw that there were some over here. It looks like someone just mined these. So we'll run up here real quick. I see some there in the distance. Let's reload our gun. We could have rode a motorcycle, but it does have durability and such as well. Our butterfly is currently telling us there is a morphic crate over in that area. And if you see on our backpack, it will start, see that yellow light coming in on it? The closer we get to it, the more it will start flashing. Now, I'm not going to show it in this video because I'm going to do a video specifically on those morphic crates, but it is actually up on top of this cliff is where it's at. But we will look at that in another video. We want to keep things simple and easy for people who have specific questions. And this is for food and water. Okay. Jump off a motorcycle. Now we have enough copper ore to build our stove. And this stove, the first one runs off of wood, but the next stove will run off of electricity. So we've got wood here, we've got our deer meat, and you can choose if you hunt different things like rabbits and stuff, you choose what kind of meat you want. And this one gives max stamina plus 25. We're more worried about it just giving us food to eat. So we'll craft it. We'll take it. And then we'll press I. And even though I already put it down here, what I like to do is I like to have my things in specific order. I like to have meds, water, and then food, and then you can have any other things you want here. So now that we have it here, we'll press 5. We'll get us a drink, and you see it refilled our water bar a little bit. So you just drink a few of those. It's fine. You can make water easily. And now we'll go over our limit, and once you go over your limit, you gain a buff. Down there it says you're fully hydrated, no hydration loss for 20 minutes. So we have a buff down there now. And since we just got one of our meats, we'll go ahead and eat it. And food gives significantly more. So you can hunt more deer and such if you like, to get a food buff as well, just like the water one. But that's pretty much it for the food and water here. As we get more advanced, you press O and go in here. You can go down and purchase better ones, like preserved meat. These will last forever, because you can. It's like making beef jerky, basically. And then there are more advanced dishes. But see, these have durabilities. Then there's a newer stove, and then there's the advanced stove. And the advanced stove allows you to make the things like the food that we have. Canned lunch meat, all of these canned things no longer have durability. So once you make them, they last forever. And then you've got your advanced foods. Like this is one of the best foods in the game because it makes it so that when you're gathering metals, you can gather way more every time you hit one of the rocks. It's really nice food, but as you can see, it's locked behind the scenario, time limit, and how many points you have. But for now, yes, the primary stove, first dishes, and then you can hunt animals and cook roast meat to survive if you run out of your other food. So that's your food and water. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And if I see you on the server, just say hi.